Hello, what are you doing down there, buddy? Really? Yeah, fuck you too, dude. Fuck it. I don't know where I'm going. What are you doing over here, buddy? Always remember they're watching. Theopolis had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that's about.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I
Okay,
think,
I need to focus on one thing right now, dude. I'm sorry.
Welcome to my humble store.
Okay.
Salve.
Oh, it's that guy. I think that's her. Hello.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend.
Wait, she died?
She was a good woman. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand.
Whoa.
I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly."
What the fuck?
Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden
Well,
rule.
but she was poisoned.
So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule.
Yeah.
Or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
That snake's cruel black eyes. I mean, oh, I need to get this shit off. I don't know that much about snakes. I feel like a good portion of them are poisonous.
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not, I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop
Damn.
me from marching up to that Jeanette. Then you'd better get me that silphium quick.
Got him. True. Not wrong. So I'll go talk to him.
Feeling all right? I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired.
Who the
and
fuck's
out of my
Nevia?
depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of... Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician. But until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. "This changes everything," she kept saying. But I hadn't. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues. Like she could. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside. And
Oh.
nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or
Okay,
up to
certainly.
something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about. But
Okay.
I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem. A real thorn in the paw. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism.
Oh my
His
God, another
joints are
one.
He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. Thanks, I suppose.
Oh my god, I'm getting all these fucking quests.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured.
Okay, hold on. Okay. We got a lot of quests here. Figure out what happened to Centillia. Ask Lulia about Centillia's escape. Centillia said Lula had mentioned escaping a while back. She may know what happened to her, Centillia. Well, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. Or is that the same name? She's dead. What should we call her? What should we call her? Herbrack. Okay, much shit in here.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Okay. What's in here? Wait, is this the palace? Tap X. What does that mean? Tap X. Whatever. Hey, buddy.
Ah, a
What's
fellow
up?
greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our... And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing, leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with... I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you.
Maybe she doesn't exist yet.
And now you have me more intrigued than before. But since it appears you do not we will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now... My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor. A good question. A very good question indeed. And I
Oh,
would...
so no one remembers.
I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and droning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy.
Okay, so far the
Quite a lot
Tiber,
of it, in
the
fact.
river, we were there.
I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but this time I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then when I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa. Indeed. I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger.
Uh-oh.
I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
Interesting.
Anything you like. I hope that our paths cross.
Okay.
Make sure you stay away from that empty shrine. It's going to collapse at any moment.
Okay, who are you?
A new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death? I wish we could have... Oh, it means someone thinks I'm a sinner, and that I'm going to break the golden rule. Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Damn.
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, and when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know that, so I hid who I was for... what was it? But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living is needless to say, since I'm now living underground. Halfway, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi. Nice of you to say, but in any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, or at least I thought that. It's not just graffiti. I have quite the collection. The strange thing is, I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So, if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably
Cultists.
strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature as. If there
Christians.
are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burned. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line. What? Really? I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants, someone who lives or works in the forum. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But there are much worse places to live out your days. But once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything... Nice to talk to you.
Okay. Wait a minute. I should be telling.
News about my secret admirer?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Who you know for?
Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place.
I shouldn't be doing this right now.
Vague,
I should be focused on one line at a time.
vision. My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking. Nice to talk.
Yeah, say anything? Okay. Yeah, I know you need my help. Calm down. Thing hidden around here. List of things Decius plans to buy once he's escaped. Things to buy once I've escaped. Villa 2 horse chariot, seal in the Senate, 4 horse chariot, villa in the Bay of Naples, 10 horse chariot, 12 slave girls, pale and plump. Damn. Wait, it's on the back? Oh, is it just the same thing? Just okay, that's weird. God, it's a strategy. I guess if I go to a small household shrine where ancient Romans offer daily prayers for protection. Got anything? Not here.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune.
Ulpius the thief stole my purse, and whoever wrote this, did not get to finish.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Decius.
What's up, buddy?
Terrible shame what happened to Julia, but we just have to carry on, don't we? Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe.
Ooh,
What hope
true.
is he ever protecting us?
Certainly.
Wait,
Malleolus.
why would I want him to vote for Sentius?
Certainly.
You mean, how did I end up here? All right. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the end. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional... Had
Okay.
myself a nice little shop in Rome, just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires
Oh,
broke
there
out.
you go.
See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, hoping to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing through a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it. And I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin. So I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done. Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber.
Get fucked.
Naturally, I dived in after it, hoping to salvage my fortune.
Yep.
Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something, because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank not far from here, with nothing in the world but a single silver coin. Thank you, friend. But it turns out it might have been a stroke of good fortune, because this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you, there must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here. I don't, I'm afraid. But I did overhear Fabia telling Georgius she saw something. She was headed to the baths not long ago. Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
How would I come up with that?
That's hardly my concern. But if you get a job, work hard and save your coins, you should be able to afford it within, say, 5 years? Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it.
That's weird, yeah.
Hear what? You sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navier on our hands. She claimed the statues were whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again. But I digress. Do you want this silver? Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived there. Is that what you want?
Oh my god. Huh, wait. True.
Do you think I don't know a bluff when I see one? Nice try.
Oh. Fuck.
Well, if you did that, you'd break... Don't you dare.
Wait for there to hand over this. Wait. What? Is this his stall? Oh, oh. Oh, recipe for bread? Ingredients: a pinch of yeast, a pinch of salt. Pour the water in a mixture bowl. A simple recipe for baking bread. Oh, well, why? Okay. I don't know why it's here.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Where is this? I don't know where it is. Wade against the current? Wade against the current? What does that mean? Wade against the current. Does he have a... Doesn't have a key hidden somewhere? You don't have a key hidden somewhere, my dude? Where? I'm assuming it's in the chest. I don't see a key or anywhere. Maybe I get an item later to unlock things? Or maybe it gets unlocked later?
Whatever's in that great temple up there. Ah, back again, I see. I'm afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out. Some people here are a little shady. Oh yeah, gotta watch out. Old Dacius.
Shut the fuck up.
Certainly. Very well. Perhaps I can interest... Certainly. Well, if... we agree on something. Well, if... Don't you dare...
Okay, the Whispered people are telling me to take it. I don't know how to do that. But, we're gonna try it. Can I tab? And Thorn of Paul. Enter. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Look at me. It's in right here. He's looking at me, looking at it. Wait, is it? Or, I don't know. Okay.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm
Oh,
not making you a
interesting.
bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
As an obtain a bow. I want to steal it. Okay, I'm gonna save. Did it save? Okay. I need to go anyway, so I'm gonna try stealing this and we're gonna see what happens. Am I out of sight? I can't. Hold on, let me see. I could probably trade him a bow. We're gonna do it. We're gonna steal. We're gonna see what happens.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh shit! Wait, who's attacking me? Who are all the golden people? What the fuck?
Which one of you idiots did this?
Yes, I need to get back to the magistrate. Okay, so we oh. So when you do... So stealing, definitely bad. Why did it tell me to do that then? What's up?
Salve, friend. I don't? Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Works
What?
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. And
Damn.
if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. But don't worry, it's... All right.
Okay.
Ah, it's you again. Now,
It's your story.
well, it's a long one and kind of... I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. Sprinted so fast I almost threw up. But by the time I got back,
Okay, so bad Roman interactions.
and our cart was empty. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, but there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I
Damn.
knew, my home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported. I spent a few years working for my new master. Tried to escape a couple of times.
So maybe this guy's
They
one of
always
them, one of the
found me.
cultists, because he also was okay with me when I
Right
brought
where
up
I
Jesus
was.
and everything.
I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months, everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. I got swept up with them somehow. Next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place and... That's what I thought too, for a while. See, until
Oh, shit.
Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden
Oh my
rule.
god, so he's a bad guy. What the
I'm not
fuck?
sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no... But don't you worry. Nemesis is waiting. And he'll get...
Who the fuck's a Nemesis?
forget I said that last part, will you?
Who the fuck's a Nemesis?
Carried away, sometimes. Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
How Aquidia, some people mentioned a stranger. Oh yeah,
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like even I could do a better job. Me? All right.
I lied though. Okay, I do need to end it here. So it looks like lying is okay. Oh, and I can just like flat out die. Okay, shouldn't do that. How do I use my items? Wait. Wait, oh. Oh, that's how. Okay. Can I do it here? Made it. I wonder if I get there quick enough, will she still be alive?
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that...
Wait, what?
What? Quick, give it here.
I keep items on me?
You need to swallow this. Here, let me help you.
Okay.
Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle? Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift. That was like the gods here. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who in the meantime, I'm happy to... Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but... No, there was one other person who... But that was Nevia. Well, until this changes everything...
Okay, so we already heard all that.
I really shouldn't say. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him. Thanks. Sure. How did you know that? Yes, she did mutter something about the only way out. A few times. Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the... Gladly. That's a
What's up? I saved you.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me.
What do you mean it's
I
me?
suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Who the fuck's Lucretia?
No. I did hear from Ulpius that she
Fuck these
disappeared.
names.
It's very sad. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid. I was. And look where it got me. I can tell you, but it's a long story.
Fuck.
All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get... So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her
1,000
asking
denarii.
price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up, so she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. I'm not proud of it, but yes, I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest.
Oh, they were in on it.
I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it.
They were in
I
on it.
had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I paid Aurelia, and she gave me
Suicide.
her so-called way out.
Suicide.
Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes, and she immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only he didn't. In fact, he just thanked her.
Yep.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And he locked me in his villa, confiscated everything I owned as collateral.
Shit.
and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits. His wife, Claudia, was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for... Those two took everything from me. My hemlock. I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed
Okay, so
up.
suicide doesn't kill yourself. It doesn't break the rules.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. Only this time, I won't be able. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison... I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen, at least until someone breaks the golden rule. A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself. I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or what. All right.
Okay.
You mean my life story? Oh, well, our father found good husbands for my sisters, but it was a good life for a while. And we must have had 100 workers passing buckets of... But they fell on deaf ears.
Oh, I'm falling
The
asleep.
fire was my employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber. I remember diving into the river, and then...
Yep.
The next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank. All right.
Okay.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Fuck you. Is he gonna go talk? Are they gonna talk about the bow thing again?
Hey, Virgil, how much would you...
Yeah, they are. Okay, let's see. Okay, so anything I take with me through the portal stays with me.
want to make me a bow?
Okay,
For the
it's good to know. But I do need it here.